Hi.
The hell is that?
It's a hatchet.
Okay. I thought it was one of those broken Japanese fans.
No. It's a hatchet. It's my son's.
Did you make that in like, oh, it's your son's. Okay. I figured it was something from your childhood, like something you made in like Weeblos or something.
No. Mountain Men made this.
Mountain Men?
Mountain Men, yes.
I'll take your word for it, Jess.
Well, it's a hatchet. We're doing hatchet, so I thought it'd be
this is the.
I don't have magic, great expensive magical props for every one of these franchises. This is our like 45th show, 44th show, the Horror Rumble.
Is it really?
Horror Rumble 44, dude.
Holy shit! All right.
Yeah.
That doesn't. I'm sure to other people that doesn't sound like a lot, but to me that actually pretty amazing.
Yeah.
6 away from 50.
That's not even counting the Rumble episode. So technically,
yeah,
past 50 in the same formatted show.
So Hatchet, we're discussing a book about a teenager who crashes into the forest.
Oh, that one. This hatchet probably fits more in that. I don't. It's what I had.
I guess they probably could have renamed this franchise Belt Sander.
That's awful.
It is.
Yes. No. Let's move on. Brian Trash is in the crowd tonight.
What's up, Brian?
Good to see you. He wants a magical prop for every show.
But you got to talk to Jess about that.
Well, I have a magical prop. It's just not always on camera.
Jess, are you sitting on your magical prop?
Take that as you will, I was going to say. Except maybe that's not a good idea.
Probably not. Sounds like you're the one who's taking it, Jess.
No. Sorry, I had a cough. You got any other banter? Otherwise, bring our entrance on and get the show.
Well, Dan Shine says he thinks you're a juggalo now.
I'm just a juggalo. And everywhere I go.
Wrong thing there, bud.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Brian Trash says magical butt plug.
No. That is not. No. Okay, don't interpret it as you will.
Hey, speaking of butt stuff, let's bring on our first guest. How about we bring on Orc, who is apparently not even ready.
Ladies and gentlemen, Orc. I don't know how that worked out.
Orc, you're looking rather busty today.
Oh my goodness.
All right, moving on. Next. Okay, now I'm confused. Is it Slaughterport or Rewind or Die?
Oh, I just didn't. It automatically, because whatever I'm logged into, I just didn't change it. Sorry.
It's Jake Slaughterport from his channel, Rewind or Die.
Yeah.
There we go. That works.
Thanks to you for clearing it up, Jeff.
There we go.
And last but not least, we've got Mr. Dan Shine.
What's up, gentlemen?
What's going on, Dan?
Greetings, Daniel. Daniel Shine.
Greetings. He only wears the butt plug to realign his hips. It's not a sexual thing.
Wow. Oh, my God. My screen looks smaller. I did something. I don't know.
You look fine, Jess.
No, I mean, my monitor.
Oh, okay.
It says it's fine, so maybe it's just me.
Could be just you.
It probably is. I don't know what happened. Anyway, good things.
Great things.
What are we doing, Kory?
We're doing Hatchet.
Okay. That's right.
Did you forget already your magical prop?
Oh.
That's what he used to fight off Andy Dick.
It would work. It would work. Oh God. He's baiting. All right, what are we doing here? Okay.
Hatchet for the
Hatchet.
14th time. Come on, Jess. Get it together.
All
Get
right.
your shit together, Jess Graham.
I'm trying. Okay, we're all here. Well, I guess we'll get on to the first movie then.
Hell yeah.
Hatchet. I mean, hello. Hatchet.
Hello.
Hello.
20 years next year.
That's
it really?
wild, man.
2006.
Holy
He's
shit.
right.
Yeah. 20th anniversary. I still remember meeting Adam Green when nobody knew who Adam Green was at Fangoria Weekend of Horrors. So, it's surreal. I feel like an old bastard myself.
Honestly,
Well,
since you mentioned that, well, go ahead,
I-
Kory, and I'll get the set up what I was going to do.
Say what?
Go ahead with what you were saying.
Oh, I was just gonna say that I could kick Adam Green in the balls, but I should probably just let it go for him directing that movie Frozen.
You don't like Frozen?
I like Frozen a lot, and we'll talk about that
Frozen's
because
like-
it actually ties into this franchise.
Yeah, it's such a realistic and terrifying.
Not that Thanks for ruining the joke, guys.
I got you now.
They're just not working.
Jeez. No,
Kory.
my
Not
jokes
working.
are bombing all this week. It's even at
talking
work,
about-
they're not landing. So
Let it go,
I'm
let
just
it
gonna
go,
sit here and
Frozen.
try and look pretty for a while. You guys go ahead.
It's okay. That's okay. Some people, you're allowed to not like it. I was just surprised. That one.
No. I actually do like that movie.
Okay.
He's
It's a
talking
terrifying
about,
I was
when it
trying to
happened.
make a joke about the Disney movie.
do you want to
So-
build a snowman, Kory?
No, I do not want to build a snowman.
He's doing a new movie where it's like they're trapped in a hot air balloon. So it's like another
When I
kind
see
of.
it.
Huh?
I'll believe it when I see it.
It says post production, which means it's shot. So hopefully.
Is it starring like Brendan Fraser and Adam Sandler and Steve Buscemi? They could call it Airheads 2.
I don't think there's any. It would work. I don't think there's any names in it though. So, but he is finally making another movie. I mean, the last Hatchet was 2017, so it's been a minute.
His last movie was 2014, 15? Digging Up Tomorrow? That was his last movie, was it not?
No.
Well, Victor Crowley,
Victor Crowley.
2017.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay.
Yeah, he has trouble getting shit made, I guess, which is weird because his non-Hatchet stuff's very good. But
Well,
Oh no, go ahead.
to say he had a big like studio project that was in the works for years that's based off I don't know if you call it young adult novel called Killer Pizza, and that was in like production hell for years, and it just never came to fruition. And it was going to be a big budget.
yeah, it's funny with the movie Crypt podcast he does with Joe Lynch. Joe Lynch has actually worked more than him, more
And
consistent.
Joe Lynch sucks compared to him.
You know, like, I thought you loved Suitable Flesh.
No, I fucking hate Suitable Flesh.
Oh, okay.
The only Joe Lynch movie I like, and well, two of them.
Everly?
Even, no, I don't like Everly. I like Cabin Fever 2. Because he technically directed it. Ty West came in and finished it. And I like the Knights of Badassdom. And he hates that movie.
This is probably my least favorite of his, too.
No, Everly sucks, and Suitable Flesh sucks, too.
Is Adam Green?
Joe Lynch.
Joe Lynch. Okay, I was like,
That's his podcast co-host. Which they've had the podcast for, it's got to be close to 10, 15 years.
Yeah.
Daily
So,
Ghost.
What up, Ghost?
But sorry to interrupt you, Jess.
No. That's you're here to make the show. I Not always good at placing these in the right spot. But Dan had mentioned convention, and Kane Hodder is the star of Hatchet. And if you watch closely, this is from a show on this channel from Scarefest, our Scarefest adventure a few years back.
Ooh.
And Kane Hodder makes an appearance here on Cable Channel 11. He doesn't know it, though.
Oh, that's
right. You did say that.
Recognize some of these people.
I know DVD. That's what you signed it. Even this DVD is like $10. What can I'd be tempted, but I know he's
Okay, so yeah, but right behind Monty's shoulder there is Kane Hodder, and we'll get a better shot in a second.
You cut the part where he tackled him in his head.
I had to for legal reasons. So, yeah, I just thought I'd share that. If you want to check out the whole show, go to right here on Cable Channel 11. Cable Channel 11 goes to Scarefest. Anyway, back to our programming.
Regular scheduled program.
Yeah.
So Hatchet.
I like it. I think it was you who probably recommended this to me, Kory. Said, because at this point we had been craving kind of some 80s slasher style comeback in horror, or at least some of us fans, because we'd had that string in the 2000s of a couple different types of subgenres.
Supernatural.
Yes.
Yeah.
The Ghost, the Supernatural, the Ring, Grudge, and even Final Destinations, sort of. So, yeah, this was kind of a welcome thing. He's like, what'd you tell me?
I think I just read the front of the box to you.
Yeah, I think it's like returned. There's a quote on it. Return to 80s horror or something.
True American horror, yeah.
Yeah.
Something to that effect.
But Kory, I think, sold it to me it's like it's Friday the 13th in a swamp.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was like, all right. And I enjoyed it. And it was like seeing the cast. They got Robert Englund in there. You got Tony Todd. And of course, Kane Hodder leading it. It was a fun mashup. It really was. And nothing spectacular in the story. And it's exactly what he said it was. It is basically Friday the 13th in a swamp, trying to create this new character. Though I'm not so sure I really thought or saw it needed to go anywhere or really could do anything because I don't think, and we'll get into it deeper, Victor Crowley is grown to be an icon, like even some that have come after him. And definitely not like Jason or Freddy but I do like this first one quite a bit. It's definitely worth a horror fan's watch, maybe even a few times. It's fun. And yeah, nothing.
Did you pop for the scene where he asked the director, it's like, what have I seen you in before? And he's like, you ever seen Bayou Beavers?
Beavers? Yeah.
It's like, yes. No. When the wife looked at it. Richard Riley, great character actor.
And there are honestly several great, pretty good jokes like that throughout it.
There,
I think there's a nice balance between all the gore, the horror stuff, and then the comedy in this movie. So,
and the titties.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, money titties.
I love the advertising campaign that I think is really why this kind of caught on and it had a lot of buzz before anybody got to see it. It's not it's not a remake and it's not based on the Japanese one. It was like the big sort of advertising campaign at the time, and that really helped blow it up, and I think it benefited from a lot of hunger at the time for a Friday the 13th movie.
That was what I would say about it. Like, I loved the movie when it came out. It hit me at the right time.
Mhm.
But I just wasn't watching anything newer horror because everything wasn't good or it was the same thing. And then this came out. I watched it and I really liked it. And then I watched special features. And there's like a making of on the original DVD with this with Adam Green. And he's just talking like a huge fan. I remember a part that's like he's talking like casting Kane Hodder, and he finally gets him. He's like, "I probably shouldn't bring all my Jason shit, should I, to get him to sign it all?" I'm like, okay, that's kind of like this is somebody who's obviously a fan. It kind of revived my interest in horror at that time. I think he's got some great kills. That belt center kill, I mean, that's a good one, and the one where it's like the 360 where he just rips his mouth off, I guess, head, whatever.
The old
Jaw.
woman's jaw and face torn in half.
The kills are definitely solid in this. There's no arguing that.
But I will say, I went back. I didn't rewatch them for the show because I went back maybe 6 months ago and rewatched the whole series, and I don't love it as much now as I did back then. So. But it's still, I mean, it's still a good movie. I don't get why people shit on it like they do.
It's very like meat and potatoes horror. It's a fun movie. I think none of them are like much over 80 minutes. Like they don't overstay their welcome. And I mean, shit, gore, nudity, great comedy in this one. Mercedes McNabb is one of the porn stars. She's really funny in this. Joel Murray is the sleazy director. He's great. Even Joshua Leonard pops up at the beginning as Robert Englund's kid. Even he pops up.
Blair Witch,
yeah. Yep. But yeah, you mentioned the gore. I mean, that shot where he like gorilla presses the girl onto the other side of the shovel and just pushes her down. Like, there's a lot of good kills in this one, and they get more and more over the top, as I'm sure we'll talk about going through the other films. But yeah, it's a lot of fun. Victor Crowley's a decent replacement for Jason Voorhees.
I would say, yeah. I mean, he's a
substitute. He's a decent substitute, not replacement.
Yeah, but you weren't getting it at that time. Or now.
I don't believe him, but that he didn't base this off Madman at all. But I just don't believe him on that. Because he kind of looks like Madman, does he not?
Yeah, I'm sure that had to be in the back of his head. You know, like, there's no way. Obviously, Adam Green saw Madman before he made this. And
well, I almost think it's semi-generic. I mean, not completely, but the look. Brian Trash is obviously a fan. Yeah. I mean, and maybe that doesn't help its longevity.
I still think Victor Crowley's a good character overall. I mean, I ain't gonna say he's an icon, which I don't think you're not getting really any icons these days. Art's like
enough to get a comic book, an action figure, you know. Like,
I want one of those plushies from Victor Crowley.
4 movies.
Yeah. Multiple action figures. He's even a Toonie Terrors figure in Walmart. Doesn't get more mainstream than that.
I would definitely recommend any fan or anybody seeking this type of, a slasher movie.
Yeah, if you're a fan of
watch the first one.
Like this. If you're a fan of slasher movies, I would
watch the first one, and if you fall in love with it, keep going. If you just think it's all right, that might be enough for you.
It's not going to get much better after this, though.
No, that's exactly what I'm trying to get to without getting there yet.
It's funny how he just just totally recast Mary Beth. It's like, I need Danielle Harris.
Once we get into it, I'll tell you what I heard him say on that. Why that happened.
All right. Orc, Thoughts on the first Hatchet movie?
First one. The Asian guy who sounds like he's got like a Louisiana accent is really annoying. I can't
No, he's
stand him.
great because,
Really?
and then he has like it's all a farce, and then he has like the super Asian accent when shit's like getting real. I think it's great.
That character, I wish he would have died in 5 seconds. I just can't stand him. Yeah, and these Hatchet movies are I marathoned 1, 2, and 3, and then I have 4, and I haven't even opened it just because the first 3 I was just like, all right, they're a decently fun time, but it's just not my
Some
cup of
Frozen.
tea. And I know Adam Green is he can make way better films. Like he did Digging Up the Morrow and or is it Marrow and then Frozen, right?
Frozen.
Well,
Frozen. Yeah.
What was his other big film? He did one other.
Spiral.
Spiral was another, but he didn't direct 3.
Yeah, he didn't.
No,
do
he
that.
wrote 3 but didn't direct it.
Yeah.
And he did
But
Spiral.
as far as this go, and then going back to the first one before we go on to the second one, Kane Hodder playing the main guy, obviously Victor Crowley, and the kills were really good. I like the gore. And wasn't it K and B, or is that the guys that do practical effects?
John Carl Beekler.
Beekler.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So and he's from Friday Part 7, right?
Yes. Yes.
Goonies 3. Yep.
He's Jack Cracker in the first 2 movies. The guy that's trying to get him to not.
The
be
guy
dead.
who drinks his piss.
Yeah.
Oh God.
But I like the Nolans setting though. That's pretty cool. That would be a good place to go, you know. Well, minus all the guns and shit around.
Crocs.
Oh, yeah.
That's another thing. As many like slashers as there are, I can't think of another one that's set with a swamp setting.
The only one that came out around this time, and I'm looking at it right now on one of my shelves, is what was it? It was Laid to Rest.
Later, Behind the Mask wasn't around the same time or not long after, wasn't it?
They
Yeah,
were
it was around
all
the same time.
close. Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, they were all close. Behind the Mask they failed an Indiegogo campaign. There was going to be another one, but it didn't make enough money.
How does the studio not pick up on the fact that these were like that movie in particular, because it never got a sequel?
Well-
How do they not pick up on that and like buy it for cheap? And
I'm assuming they need the money to make it, and then with Hatchet and Mask, I know for sure. Anchor Bay's the one who released it on physical media, so if
All of
I guess
those.
it, sales wasn't good enough, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, Laid to Rest, I'm shocked they didn't make a bunch of those, but
They made a second one. I don't,
They
which
did.
I guess that's a show for another day, but I don't really care for either one of those.
ooh,
I was looking at a lot of horror DVDs, and it's like Dimension Extreme, Anchor Bay, and then it was like Tartan, the
Tart-
Asian company.
Tartan. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
then you had,
and like
what was it? The I'll just go ahead, Orc. I'm trying to think.
those are the 3 I
To
could
Die
remember
For.
putting out.
Artisan. Did they
like
do much horror?
no, they did back in the day for sure.
They did Blair Witch, I know that much.
So, Orc, you're saying you wouldn't go on a swamp tour?
I would go not in New Orleans because just the crime and I've heard too many
but-
stories, especially from where Lil Wayne came from, and how he was doing a bunch of adult shit at like 14 years old. But I'd go in the Everglades somewhere. That's where I'd go, and then I'd go to probably a football game at the Hurricanes or the Gators somewhere down there.
Oh yeah. You get to ride the boat with Mercedes McNabb and the other lesbian.
Fuck yeah.
Bayou Beavers.
Like it's like a free boat tour, and then like at the end you get to like, have a night with a Bella Danger. That's what I'm about.
Insert a soda in them.
Yeah.
So, Dan, quick question: which movie came out first? Was it Hatchet or WrestleManiac?
I want to say Hatchet, and God, those are close though too. But I want to. They might have been the same year. They're like right around the same time.
I have not rewatched WrestleManiac in years, but don't they have a similar thing where there's like a pervy porn director and?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that WrestleManiac pissed people off because they saw Rey Mysterio and it was the uncle. Like, screw you. You've only wrestled 35 years. Go fuck yourself.
Jess, have you ever seen WrestleManiac?
No, but I've seen WrestleMania.
There you go.
Close enough.
That with
No holds barred.
I've never seen that movie either.
It was a hell of an opening to this movie, finally getting that Kane Hodder, Robert Englund battle, kind of, sort of.
You don't even see it. That's the only problem is that you don't see it.
They always tease us. And this goes, I mean, aside from Freddy versus Jason stuff and rumors, this goes back to like Wishmaster. And, they advertise it as Robert Englund and Kane Hodder. And it's like awesome. And yeah.
I want them to make the new one and just Adam Green's like, you got to take less money or I'm casting Ken Kersinger.
Well, like Jess said, I kind of pitched this movie to him to watch. And just for the record, pitching a movie to Jess is very difficult. He's very stubborn and does not like to take suggestions. And his go-to excuse is, I've already got so many other movies I've got to watch. And so the fact that he actually sat down and watched this is that's a win just for me. So, but I'm going to add one more description to this. Well, yes, it is. To me, it is Friday the 13th in a swamp. It's Friday the 13th on steroids in a swamp. You never saw Jason do this shit. Like they took it to the next level on in these movies. So
I get what you're saying, but at the same time, like they were never offered the opportunity because especially when it started getting to that point in Friday 13th, the MPAA was just tearing them apart. And
no, and I completely get that, but it doesn't change the fact that Friday the 13th, you still didn't see these types of kills.
No, but I think you would have had Friday the 13th not been theatrical because this wasn't theatrical.
No.
Straight to DVD.
I think, honestly, when you get like another proper Friday the 13th movie, it's going to look closer to Hatchet than it does the old Friday the 13th movies. I would bet you anything.
Closer, yeah. Or Terrifier.
Hatchet, Terrifier, probably they won't go as sadistic as Terrifier, but it's going to be a lot closer to Hatchet.
Hatchet walked so Terrifier could run, in my opinion.
Absolutely.
What's up, Kory?
Shout out.
Shout out.
He was on the video clip I showed earlier too. Kory from S'mores Indoors.
Yes, watched the 9/11 show from last night.
Kory for the win.
Well, and I got to add to Kory's recommend. It can take me a lot, and I'm sure there's a lot of you out there like this. When somebody says this is a great movie, you got to be in the right mood to try a new movie. If you hadn't already set your mind to watching it, or I do.
I'm kind of like you. I'm just mentally challenged where I don't really have ADD or ADHD, but I'm just like Dan will be like, go watch Deadstream. It's really good and it's on Shudder or something, or I'll
really
see like I'll check it out. And Dash Cam was another, and I watched them like pretty much back to back when they both came out. and then ended up getting Deadstream on Steelbook, but that's besides the point. But
then you saw D. Williams posted a new video on the Hub, or
it's always there's something new on the Hub, or on a site that we have done other tournaments on, and or like some IRL streamer will be like buying $10,000 in lotto tickets, and they're
somebody being blown or blown up. You choose that.
Or like a shooting at a gas station somewhere in like Houston. Yeah. Chirac, you guys are close to that. My corn fellow homies. Because kind of close.
The mean streets of Iowa.
Yeah.
Quad Cities, man.
Better recognize.
If it's somebody that I know that has the same taste as me, and they tell me something's good, then I'll check it out, no matter what it is.
Sometimes it'll even just take
cool vibe to have.
Sometimes it'll even just take like the first 15 minutes, and then I'll be like, like when everyone wouldn't shut up about Hereditary, and I was like, 15, 20 minutes in, and I was like, oh, okay, well, this is gonna end me watching horror for a little while, but I'm gonna watch the whole film now.
Well, like that, you've all heard me when the hype's up. A lot of times, if it's so much, it'll kind of turn me off, and then I'll go and finally watch it a year or two later, and I'll come back, guys. This movie is amazing. And
I'm the same way, just not with Hereditary.
Why did you? We talked about that 2 years ago, dude.
Weapons was the one for me this year. It was like everybody was like, "Oh, this is the greatest movie ever." I'm like, "Yes," and then I watched it. I'm like, "This is kind of sucked."
Watch Strange Harvest.
Strange Harvest. I will second that. It is.
You guys have been talking about that.
It is excellent.
That might have to be one of the couple of brand new, to me at least, horror movies I watched this October.
Good.
Very cool.
So I want him to make a side movie of Bayou Beavers. We need Bayou Beavers.
Is this the Dark Harvest guy or Adam Green? Or
Adam Green? He's got to make Bayou Beavers. That was referenced in the movie. I want to see the whole thing.
Oh yes, duh. Mm-hmm.
You all right there, Jess?
No.
Well, you get to see more of it in part
smoking.
2, but
he found that right Hub video of D. Williams.
Yeah. We made Hayden a believer. That was he was like, oh my god, and his pupils were getting all big. Just like,
and you got 20 thumb drives you gotta buy.
You can know. Good.
I'm having a major brain fart here. Who is the? I believe the character's name is Sean in the first one, or maybe it's Sean in the second.
Perry Shen.
Perry Shen. Okay.
Yeah.
So while rewatching these movies, I don't know what it is about him, but something about him reminds me of Lou Diamond Phillips.
Ah.
Like I know Lou Diamond Phillips is an Asian, but
it's Filipino.
There's just something about him that reminds me of Lou Diamond Phillips.
Okay. That's probably a little racist, but that's okay. He played La Bamba, so he deserves it.
La Bamba.
He has a mix of heritage. He's not just Filipino or Native American.
Go ahead and justify
some Hispanic heritage, I think. Yeah, I
think he's just Filipino, Jess Graham, and he plays whatever he feels like because he's Lou Diamond Phillips.
Hey, do we need to justify if the actor's performance is good and he at least can fit the role?
We're gonna get that Ryan Gosling
He or she
movie.
I've always wanted to play Shaft.
There you go. Shaft wasn't written as a black guy actually originally, so Franco Nero at one point rumored for that.
Well, you hear it out there. Whoever has the rights to Shaft now.
Hell yeah.
I could be Samuel L. Jackson's other long lost son, nephew, or something.
Iowa love child.
Oh goodness, Jess, I think I'd rather see you in the jerk part 2, but
Oh, you can't do that though. You just can't.
yes,
And
you
Steve
can.
Martin could actually.
I am
still
so tired of people saying you can't do. Fuck that. Do that fucking movie. Do Blazing Saddles 2. Fuck them.
Well, I mean,
Anybody who wants to shit on that stuff, fuck them.
no,
Just
I
make
love
the
Blazing
fucking
Saddles.
movie.
I just don't
You're
want
gonna
to. I
find
don't
an
think I want
audience
a
for it.
sequel to it, and this is the guy who likes sequels. But I am excited about Spaceballs too. I just wish Rick would come back and do Louis Tully in the Ghostbusters.
Real talk on flying under the radar. A lot of good shit's coming out in 26 and 27, in my opinion, compared to this year anyway.
I need to get caught up on some of the new shit that's coming out. So
We'll have to go to the movies more often together.
Yes.
Instead of 25
You can share a big bucket of popcorn.
He won't eat popcorn at the movie theaters. I offered to share, and he said no.
I can't. It'll kill me. You gotta. For me, you gotta have a big.
I got
a
large fucking bucket of popcorn.
Oh.
And I was like, Jess, do you want some? He's like, no. I was like, dude, I can just dump some in the lid. And he's like, no, I'm good. I don't eat popcorn.
I would have got some.
He's afraid he's gonna reach his hand in there. And
I offered to dump some in the lid. He'd have his own container.
No, he was sweet and offering. I would have got, if I was hungry, I would have gotten like a soft pretzel. I like shit like that there.
Ooh,
my dad made
pretzels.
popcorn so much growing up, big bowls. I mean, he was almost famous for it with mine and my siblings' friends. They come over and he'd make it every night make it with Crisco. We're talking, frying it with Crisco.
The old school poppers. Yeah, dude.
He'd fry it in the old school poppers, crank poppers. He'd do it in the skillet. He made this. Yeah, it was.
Man.
You just take a whole thing of what's the fucking the little chick with the umbrella? What's that salt?
The salt lady?
Yeah, just like a whole fucking container of that on one bowl of popcorn.
I don't eat popcorn much, but it's a automatic rule. I'm going to the movies, I'm getting popcorn. It's part of the experience, Jess.
I'm one of those rare ones. I agree. My son, my wife, they get popcorn every time with, of course, candy and other treats. But I get like the soft pretzels, maybe an icy.
Icy. Ours don't have them anymore. They used to. I'd get icy all the time.
Yeah.
I haven't had an icy in 25 years. Holy shit.
Hey, Jess.
Yeah.
Hatchet.
Are we?
Hatchet.
I think I said what I want to say on the first one. It's a solid movie. It was at the time period. It was a welcome. The slasher genre and the horror hadn't been around, so that was very welcome to have something back with a taste from the 80s. But its own thing now.
I will say this. Okay, I absolutely love this movie, but in its time frame. So like the era that it came out in, I think it's a great movie in that era. But if you put it up against, the what we consider classics, Nightmare on Elm Street, Halloween, Friday the 13th, Texas Chainsaw Massacre, it's probably like second tier.
And that's being kind.
Well, it's nothing like original, but like there are times when, timing with some horror movies blowing up. I could name several that I don't necessarily think would have blown up if they came out even a year or two later. So I get that, but there was a thirst at the time for something like this, and
yes,
yeah.
But even like you said, going extra with what Kory said, I don't think it holds up now with the characters that are popping up in the last 10 years. So it is kind of it was a product of its time, even though it was kind of influenced by another time, but it was what we needed then, or what we wanted. And it is worthy even still to watch today. It just doesn't, I don't think it has the power it did in 2006 to 2010.
I think his other movies are better. I will.
I do agree, and we'll get into that. Frozen was much better. Are we done with Hatchet 1?
Yes.
Anybody?
Yes, I think we
do.
Well, as we join, Ben Grimm, hello. He wants a Victor / Leatherface crossover. The swamp leads to Texas cornfields, he's sure. I would watch it.
It would work as long as it's like. It would actually work really well if you throw Chop Top in there, I think. Somehow tie him in.
You know, it's one of my favorite films that is kind of slasher-esque, but it's kind of like Serial Killer that a lot of people talked about when it came out on Blu-ray from Scream or Shout Factory. But tying into Ben's comment is what is it? The Town That Dreaded Sundown. I love that film. Original's really good. The remake's all right. Yeah.
It's kind of a sequel, really.
The new one.
Yeah. It's kind of yeah.
I don't think I saw the new one.
It's like we.
Yeah, he'll be back.
I hope so.
Turn.
And steak sauce from Off the Grill.
Steak?
Hatchet 2 is the only good Hatchet, which I was just gonna lead us right into.
Hell yeah,
Hatchet 2.
That's interesting because like 2 is like one like some people think it's the best and a lot of people think it's the worst.
No, it's not the best. Steak, you and I disagree on this one.
It's pretty damn. I will say I love the opening with Jack Cracker, John Carl Buechler. Rest in peace. When he just like picks up the camera and he's just like score. Such a simple line, but I just thought that was hilarious. And then when he gets dragged and choked by his own intestines, you get a feel like, okay, we're just going batshit now. Like
I would like to point out, and Jess, you can back me up on this because you read it. I wrote a script years before this where the fucking killer, anytime you'd see him, like there was a backdrop of people hanging by their intestines from streetlights. And I was told that's physically impossible because your intestines can't hold you. And I was like, it's a fucking movie. Just work with me here.
You had a couple
not by
different
Jess,
scenes
not by
worked
Jess.
up by that. Yeah, no, I didn't tell him.
But
I think Hatchet ignores anatomy quite a bit in some of their kills, so that's okay.
Yeah. Which
I just wanted to point out, I wrote a scene or wrote a movie that had people hanging from their own intestines, like their stomachs are ripped open and the intestines are wrapped around their neck and like thrown over and tied to a fucking street light and they're just swinging there. I thought that would make a really cool visual.
I'm in a movie where a girl gets killed in the shower and choked out with her intestines. So I don't know. You can make it. You can movie magic.
I think the best intestines for shot with any movie is I think it was no wait, it wasn't Hatchet. It was what was the Danny Trejo movie?
Machete.
Yeah, where he jumps out the window.
If you ever do a low budget horror movie, go to the butcher shop. There's no replacement for just actual intestines.
Now, see, that's a crossover movie I want to see. Jason Voorhees versus Machete.
Yeah.
And then he takes the machete and shoves it up Danny Trejo's ass sideways.
Trejo's in his 80s now, so they gotta hurry.
He's that old? Damn. Look.
He is 80.
Are you sure? I think he was in his 80s when he did From Dusk Till Dawn.
It looks like the same guy, but no, I know he's at least 80. I think he might be like a little bit older than that.
Yeah, because he actually was older in From Dusk Till Dawn. Not so sure about the 80s, but definitely at least in his 50s, if not 60s.
Let's see.
Sad thing,
81.
You're
81.
probably right, but the sad thing is that in From Dusk Till Dawn, you see the picture of the lady on his chest, and And then if you were to look at it now, it probably looks like Betty White. So
some people think Betty White's hot, even in the old age.
Maybe she
Betty.
fucked Danny Trejo.
I was more
probably
of a
did.
B. Arthur fan.
I'm sure he fucked her too.
I'm still working on getting you a shirt that says I'm a
Jake.
B. Arthur guy.
Jake, get back here. I'm trying to stall this as long as I can. He must be having technical difficulties. But I guess, yeah, we're on Hatchet 2.
Hatchet 2, or as I like to call it, the rest of Bayou Beavers.
You get more Tony Todd, which is always a good thing.
Yes.
You get the kind of the backstory and everything. I mean, I see why some people dislike the Hatchet franchise because you go way, way, way over the top. It's kind of comparable to Feast. It's the first Feast is over the top, but then Feast 2 and 3, it's like you slowly go down that road where you got a fucking robot in it. So I get why some people don't like it, but I just think these movies are super fun. They're like I said, none of the movies are much over 80 minutes with credits,
which I always appreciate.
Yeah, they don't waste. They're respectful of your time. Good kills, solid, funny dialogue. Like I don't expect anything more from a slasher like this. And
not to mention, this one has two of the best scenes in the entire franchise in it.
Mm.
I mean, that's. I don't disagree with a couple of these comments. My notes are it was okay, but it was nothing great. I think at the time I was watching this, because I was kind of excited for it and kind of like even knew beforehand, but definitely watching it, it was like, this didn't really need a franchise. Or I don't even know, did it really deserve a franchise? Some may argue with me.
I mean, there's gags about that very statement in the movies.
I know, but it's not like that's something fresh, though. Again, we've had self-referential horror for over a decade now. And
there is actually a Leslie Vernon reference in the meeting in 2 when they're trying to form their posse, which I thought was pretty cool.
No, there's definitely moments, and again, you got to mention the cast. One thing each one of these does is it goes down the line and brings some new actor or actress that was a horror icon at one point into it, which is really cool.
Mm-hmm.
But other than that, again, I'd rather turn around. I was thinking and go watch one of my, Friday the 13th movie, any number of those, and enjoy it just as much or more because that's what I fell in love with.
I love this scene when the high school sweethearts like hook up and he's banging her and he's like, "You like this better than Jesus," and he's like, "That's disrespectful." It's like, "You love me better than ice cream," and then he gets fucking decapitated while he's banging.
that was one of the best scenes in the entire franchise.
That might be the best scene in the entire franchise, especially the way the head's off and he's still like pumping away.
Oh yeah.
but one scene or a couple of moments does not make a good movie, and we all learned this in Ghost Ship. Has one of the greatest fucking openings you could arguably, or at least a really solid one, and you think it's going to be a hell of a ride, and the rest of the movie just falls.
Sure, but they maintain the level of gore in these movies. Like, it's not just like, oh, we opened hot and there's nothing else. I mean,
no, and that's not really what I'm arguing, but it's not.
Jess, if you watch the first Hatchet movie and you're expecting to go into the second one, getting some in-depth story, you're watching this for the wrong reasons.
And I'm not.
These movies are all about the kills and how much fun they are. I still found the
second one enjoyable. I didn't regret watching it. I had a good time, but then it was like, I don't need to revisit this, though. Again, it kind of goes back to this was a nice watch because it is reminiscent of the horror I love. But then it's like, I might as well go watch, rather than a rewatch, watch the ones I truly love.
He is annoyed by them.
It's true, Kory from S'mores Indoors. We've come to the point in this show where Jess is annoyed by most of the movies. I think that's what he means, or I'm annoying with most of the movies. Either one could be true. I do get annoying at this point, but it's yeah. That probably doesn't help our show, The Horror Rumble. We've discussed this behind the scenes. Are we running out of the franchises that that are even worth talking about, whether you love or hate, or you're just kind of like, meh, they're okay.
Discover some new ones. We'll get
the horror. They're okay. Yeah.
I don't know. This one again. I mean, the giant chainsaw kill where he just hacks them in half.
That's the second best scene in this movie.
Just watch Texas Chainsaw 2.
I'd rather not.
I thought it was pretty. I mean, the R.A. Mihailoff fight with Kane Hodder was really fucking cool. I think Tom Holland actually gets a chance to, display his acting skills in this one. I enjoyed it. It's just fun. Like, if you're looking for something light, and you don't mind ultra gore, like, there you go. It's a happy, fun movie.
Okay.
Yeah.
Works. And before, Ben Grimm says she's a handsome woman, and I know he's talking about B. Arthur because that is correct.
Imagine the Golden Girls go into the swamp. You get that crossover episode.
That I would watch. That would get me excited to go back and get into the Hatchet world with Victor Crowley and the Golden Girls.
Blanche is getting blasted from behind, and Victor Crowley just takes the guy's head off.
Well, Kane Hodder's, I think, probably older than the ladies were when they did that show.
No, he's significantly older. Here's the crazy thing: most of the MILFs in your adult entertainment are actually a lot of them older than the Golden Girls were when they were doing that show. So think about that one. Dee Williams, I believe, is older than they were when they started it. So there's that.
Isn't that the chick who played the mom in E.T.?
No. Dee Wallace never took it in the butt. Not on camera, anyways.
Well, I'm sure you can get where I got confused there. Dee Williams, Dee Wallace. They both have short blonde hair.
I almost thought of Dee Barnes.
Adam Green he inserted Danielle Harris, probably for reasons, I'm sure.
Yeah. So where's Jake? He was supposed to explain why that happened.
I just messaged him hoping he could come back and talk about these sequels.
Put a pin in that for now. He'll be back.
Yes. Is this the movie where Danielle Harris is smelling what The Rock is cooking with her eyebrows?
Dropping the people's elbow on Victor.
I mean, it is cool that Danielle Harris, especially at this time, was cool to see her in a good slasher.
I will say that I had no problem with the chick who originally played Mary Beth in the first one.
No, I didn't either. And if I'd prefer to keep the original actor if possible, but I guess if you can't.
I can't remember what the reason was off the top of my head. I mean, I didn't really necessarily see any reason to replace her, except, Danielle Harris has more name value.
Well, then why not create another role for her?
It could be a pregnancy thing. I'd have to go back. I do remember hearing about it, but I haven't listened to the movie Crypt in a while.
I guess if you have to replace her with Danielle Harris. Works.
There you go.
Fine. But I do agree. If I had my druthers, I would have kept the original actress.
There is also some weed whacker killing in this, which
touche. Those are good.
Cheap plug, Texas Weed Whacker Massacre. That is what I'll be heading towards here soon.
Oh.
Yes. Not me, but I'll be there.
Oh. Or Hatchet 2. You there?
I'm here, homie.
Got football going too, I'm sure.
Yep, got football going. Hatchet 2. All right. I don't even fucking remember the difference between Hatchet 2 and Hatchet 3. to be
The
quite
doggy style one where he gets his head chopped off.
Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, I think
So
I
did these
remember
take
that
a
one.
deep or a big drop after the first one for you as well?
Yeah, the
Or
first one, which one has the airplane crash?
That's the Victor Crowley.
The fourth one?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I haven't even seen that one yet. I still have it sealed.
I think
Or,
it was
or it's the book that you're talking about with the teenager who crashes in the Canadian forest. And
No, I read that in 5th grade, and it's
Okay.
that's my reading level cap. It's like 8th grade, maybe, if that. Stopped at Brave New World in 1984. No, I don't. I just remember the first one distinctively, and I like rented them all on Vudu, well, like or they were like free with ads. Um, and the second and third one were good. And let me cheat real quick. Wait, hang on. Yeah, and Danielle Harris is in all of them. She's in all. She's in the second and the third one. So I remember when she's doing the rock eyebrow, like you guys were saying. But
that was Kory from Smarter Than Doors.
yeah, yeah. That's a meme that goes back a ways. Uh, but yeah, and then doesn't she get like chased throughout the swamp through most of the film? Or is two or all of them?
all of them.
Yeah.
that's kind of the whole point of
They
these
bleed
movies.
together. Or
Yeah, it replaces the woods with the swamps.
I love it when Danielle Harris did "This Is Your Life," Mick Foley. That was fun.
So yeah, I thought this film was solid, 10 out of 10.
Remember that.
Should have won the Academy Award, but Weinstein, just like with Saving Private Ryan not winning Best Picture of the Year, you know, we got robbed again as horror fans.
Danielle Harris wouldn't fuck Weinstein.
Nope.
Well, good for her.
And there's a certain group of people, which we will not mention, because
Get in my belly, Danielle Harris.
this film is complete PC and fun for the whole family. So yes.
Hell yeah. Take your
Yep.
Wait,
Yep.
what film are we talking about?
Hatchet 2.
It's a little doggy style decap. They don't raise pussies. Just show it to them.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
That giant
So,
chainsaw, little Billy, that really happened. Don't fuck around in the swamp.
Kory, what are your thoughts? I'm still holding hope for Slaughterport to come back.
So I remember when I first started watching these, I thought that the quality, like the visual of the movie had actually gone down as they went on. But after just rewatching these over the last couple of days, apparently I was wrong. Oh, sorry, Jake.
You good?
But I like Hatchet too. I don't think it's better than the first one, but I think it's pretty close. Yeah, like Dan said, you get more horror celebrities in the second one, and I'm just really curious as to what Jake was talking about. Why did they replace the original actress with Danielle Harris?
Was it
Here,
pregnancy? I couldn't remember. I do remember hearing about it. Was it pregnancy or something? I can't remember. Okay, maybe not then.
so this, like, because I religiously listened to the Movie Crypt podcast, like, for years.
Mm-hmm.
And he brought it up on one of the shows that the original actress from Hatchet, I guess she felt like she was going to be a bigger star than what she turned out to be, which I don't think she's done anything. He said a couple of like shoe commercials, that's it. But she wanted a lot more money to come back for 2.
Oh, wow.
So he just went ahead and recast her with Danielle Harris.
How fucked up is that if saying that's true? How fucked up is that you got rid of a lesser known actress for a more well known horror actress for less money?
I mean, she was probably hoping that it made enough noise that it might get a theatrical release and played hardball, but God, she could have done more on the convention scene. She certainly would have gotten more work. It may not have been big budget stuff necessarily, but she would have done more horror movies if she stuck with
Well,
it.
I can tell you this much. I don't even remember the original actress's name, but this never would have happened to her if she had Ari Gold as her agent.
There you go.
Well, it's also kind of interesting because Danielle Harris didn't come back to 6. Maybe not quite. She wasn't asking like for a ton of money, but a little bit more. And I can't blame her on Halloween.
Well, I think that was they only wanted to give her scale, right?
Yeah, scale maybe plus a little bone. And she was like, could you just cover the cost of this? It's going to cost me more to, I don't know if it was the traveling or what, something. She wasn't really asking, or according to her, wasn't asking for that much more, though.
And that's when they unzipped
it. Especially the way they did her character in that. I would have been, if I was in her position, I'd been like, I want this much money if this is the way you're going to do a character that's carried on through, 4 and 5.
Well, I think it would have been cool with her in it, even if the character's arc remained the same in that movie.
I don't like I'm glad she wasn't back to do that bit because it's a different topic, but the Thorn trilogy is my favorite part of Halloween. So,
oh, cool.
At least you're not a Rob Zombie fan, Kappa.
I like 2. I don't really care for the remake.
At some point, Jess and I are going to go back and we're going to revisit some of these franchises we've already discussed. And
well, you have to, because I feel like when we did Halloween, I think 2018 was the only one that was out, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
You got 2 more movies to talk about.
Well, we might do like a franchise revisited show where, because there's at least a few that there have been movies since we did these shows 4 years ago. Yeah. And shout out to 12-hour video.
There's a 12-hour cap on YouTube videos now, so we should do a 12-hour Halloween show. Just forget that you have a family and responsibilities and shit, and that you're like an adult.
Hell yeah,
we'll do that. I'm sure there won't be divorce papers waiting for me.
Yeah, exactly.
I'll send you a pallet of Mountain Dew.
Here's how many hours? Here's at least 12 hours.
Watch the rated and unrated versions of the Rob Zombie.
And then it'll be like the DVD that came with like three discs for Rob Zombies.
Then we're gonna do a commentary on the commentary for Halloween 2.
We did that on the Sausage Factory. We did commentaries.
Hell yeah.
I love the Sausage Factory commentaries, by the way. Don't get me started.
Dude, people, Rambo Rap was like gonna kill someone at the end of it. Like picture him like he's triggered in one of his videos, but instead of editing it or like ending it short, he's still on camera, just pounding mellow yellows and like
he's so mad he tears off the one shirt he owns.
Yeah.
I know I've seen that episode. Those were my favorites. It was a Halloween episode you guys did that I first led me to you in the Sausage Factory. It's Halloween 3, I think.
Halloween Ends, Michael Myers is a bigger bitch than Cool Duder. Like,
yeah,
he really was. I don't know how anybody likes it.
But we will come back to Halloween Ends.
I will tell you guys this. My rankings on the Halloween movies have changed.
Well, that would be good to know. We can do a new ranking on each of these franchises. Maybe not go into a super heavy discussion about the ones we're all pretty solid as, but.
Oh no! If we're going back, we got to go back and do all of them.
Then we got to do a
dive into
whole
all of
separate
them.
series for each one of these again. What are you talking about?
We've got to cover every movie again.
I thought once we cover them,
Jess, it's been almost 5 years since we did it. Don't you think opinions are going to change on these?
5 years since all the toilet paper and water vanished from North America.
Lists of movies we have to do, and we only do 6 episodes a year now of each series. So,
and how many until we hit 50, Jess?
Of the Horror Rumble,
6 more.
Yeah, I think we're 6 away. This is 44.
When you run out of movies, you just start reacting to other people's reactions to Halloween.
Thing is, there is no end to these movies. You'd think we would be. I mean, we're getting closer, but there's still quite a list. I have lists. So,
hell yeah.
Dan, you're getting Michael Myers tattooed on your penis.
Fuck yeah!
Nice.
On the top,
I'm sure
evil dies tonight on the bottom.
I'm sure it is quite the shape, huh, Dan? No
Fuck
homo.
Yeah, work.
Jake,
that's what she said.
Hatchet 2. Did you get? I mean, what do you think overall, though?
I mean, I think y'all. Dan's probably already brought it up. But Danielle Harris. I don't know what's up with her eyebrows she's got going on. She's smelling what the Rock's cooking this whole movie, or she had some bad Botox, or what was going on. But I don't like it as nowhere near as much as the first one. I think around this time, and I can't exactly remember as I get older, but I think it was a little bit after this time, did that bad thing where every low budget horror movie had like somebody from a horror movie in it. Just had everybody.
Yeah, but I think this did it well throughout its series.
The whole SWAT team thing was stupid too, I thought. I don't like this one that much.
Okay.
My favorite.
Gosh, I can't believe that you might think there's one or potentially ones that are better after this.
There's one that's clearly better after this.
Okay.
Did we segue to 3 and I missed it?
Not yet.
No,
we're about to, but I first want to bring up. We talked about it earlier too. This actually has a tie to this from part 2. There's a character. What's her name? I had to write it down because. Parker O'Neill from Frozen has a scene in Hatchet 2 that it's kind of a epilogue to Frozen.
I ain't seen it so long.
I read that somewhere. Yeah, I didn't remember it. I had no idea at the time, but in my research, that's what I read. There was an actual tie as far as a character. So I don't. Tell me if I'm wrong and somebody tricked me in my research.
Daniel Sean would be the one to correct you or not.
Been a minute, but there's a lot of hidden shit and a lot of Adam Green stuff.
So I guess we will move on to 3 then. I think we've all, unless you have final thoughts, I will pull up the poster. And
fun movie.
These posters are okay too. There's nothing special about them, I must say.
Could they not fit 3 hatchets on that poster?
Hatchet 3. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I'm surprised Danielle Harris got a. Well, I mean, they're equal credit, but she's kind of above him, above Kane Hodder.
I would like to point out that I would, and I'm not trying to shit on these movies because I haven't actually sat down to watch them, and I know I need to, but I would be more pumped about watching the Pumpkinhead movies if the title character actually looked more like this.
Nah, Pumpkinhead 1 and 2 are fucking amazing. Way better than any of these movies.
Damn.
Yeah.
You don't think Pumpkinhead 1 and 2 is better than
Pumpkinhead 1 is most definitely better than the Hatchet movies, not 2.
1 and 2 are better than 3. Hatchet 3 for sure.
Lance Hendrickson
Pumpkinhead.
is like my fucking hero. I love that guy.
Hell yeah. It's going to be the Terminator.
I mean, we're just blah at this point. It's what 2013? And that was my point earlier. I'm kind of done with Hatchet at this point. I had to force myself to watch it, and it didn't change my mind. Just kind of meh. I don't need any more of this.
You got what's his face from Steak's favorite horror movie, Gremlins, in it.
Oh God, Zach Gowan or whatever. He's awful in this movie. He's awful. Caroline Williams.
What's his face from People Under the Stairs? Like they went
John Wayland.
Yeah,
John Wayland.
They got several horror actors for this,
and that's one positive I mentioned earlier.
This much like the first two were fun. The only problem I have with this is that Kane Hodder didn't get to play around with that fucking quasi fruitcake fucking remake Jason a little more than he did.
It's fun, but it's definitely the weakest of the bunch. I mean, I will say, like, I popped for the line where the one guy's like, "Those are fucking balls hanging in that tree." Like, that was funny. You know, again, 80
Dan, you're missing the best part is when the guy behind him throws up and he points back to him and says, "That guy knows what's up."
Yeah, I mean, it's fun. I think Sid Haig, when the cop comes in and he just goes, "Who's the colored?" Made me laugh. There's some lines I can't repeat from Sid Haig in this one, but
sorry.
I could have just followed Sid Haig's character around for 90 minutes and been very happy.
That would have been fun.
It felt like this was the one that was put together the quickest, and they really didn't have any particular idea. It's fun. I mean, it's not great. I'm not gonna, die on the hill for Hatchet 3, but it's got its moments. It's amusing.
Jess?
I thought I said it. I had to force myself to watch this just because that's...
And you were glad that you did. Orc, thoughts on Hatchet 3?
No, that's not what I said.
The greatest film of all time.
Oh, you're bullshitting us.
Nope, not at all.
This is your all-time favorite horror movie.
Yep, it's even better than The Dark Knight. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh God.
No, he said earlier that 2 and 3 blend in together to him. I'm not quite as bad with that. I think 2 is much better than 3.
You know why Joker's lips are so fucked up? He was sucking Victor Crowley's dick. That's why.
That's probably was. That's where he got those scars.
Fuck
all these movies pick up right after one of them ends, right? Or 1, 2, 3. Yeah.
Yeah. I think the whole thing is like over 3 days or something.
No, the first 3 movies.
The first 3.
Yeah,
Victor
the first.
Crowley's like.
Victor Crowley's 10 years later.
Yeah. First 3, it's like 3 or 4 days, I believe. Yeah. So it has it like when he throws Carolyn Williams' head and just hits Danielle Harris. Like, I'm laughing at it. I can enjoy it and know it's not a great movie though.
Yeah. Have we said that how awful her Cajun accent is? Has anybody mentioned that?
Made her do that. Like, okay, she's away and she just doesn't have the accent.
Yeah, because it is awful.
Danielle Harris is not a great actress. I like Danielle Harris, but she's not like the one you go to for like an Angela Bettis level performance.
Not playing the big period pieces and
no.
It's not really like Meryl Streep, but if I'm gonna watch like The Last Boy Scout, it's all good.
I'll fuck the shit out of both of them, Mark.
I think she was better as a child actress than as she got older.
Yeah, she's fine. She's fine.
I think she's fine though, as far as her acting performances.
I don't think she's the worst in this franchise because once you get to 3, I think Caroline Williams is god awful. She's annoying, and Zach Gowen might be the worst thing about
Zach
this whole
Gowen,
movie.
sir, was the one-legged wrestler. You're thinking of Zach Galligan.
Galligan, yeah.
Yes.
Get my Zach's confused. But he's awful in this movie. Like, I don't think you can get any worse. How bad his performance is.
Also not a great actor.
Well, he did one movie, 2 movies.
Oh, he did a lot of movies.
Waxwork. Well, I mean that anybody knows.
Oh, he was good in the first Gremlins.
Waxwork too, I thought.
Yeah.
Or just Waxwork, not Waxwork 2, but
Oh yeah, wow.
So
Reminded me.
Dan, just out of curiosity, who would win in a fight? The one-armed drummer from Def Leppard or Zach Gowen?
Zach Gowen took Vince McMahon to his limit and even split his head open. So I'm going with Zach Gowen.
Okay.
He's handy capable.
I'm sticking with Zach Galligan for the win.
I don't know. I don't think he's much of a fighter.
Hi, Blu-rays.
What's up, Blu-rays?
Hey, Blu-rays.
Oh, Hatchet 3.
Has everybody said their piece about Hatchet 3?
I think so.
We know that Orc thinks Hatchet 3 is the Casablanca of horror movies. So
Wow.
Fuck
These are all
that,
lies.
Citizen Kane. Come on
You're
now.
spewing lies.
I thought you said it was the greatest movie. Citizen
No.
Kane's long and boring.
No.
More
Anything to do
quotable
with
lines in
Orson Welles,
Casablanca.
You know.
It would have been better with Michael Myers' tight B-hole.
Yep.
What isn't?
Now this is Jess's favorite poster from this series, isn't it?
You know, possibly it could be, but it's my least favorite movie.
What?
Ooh.
I remember when fucking nerds saw this shit in theaters for the first time and it's really limited ass releasing that they were like applauding and standing up at the end. And I was watching videos and reactions on YouTube of that shit and I was dying laughing. I was like, are you fucking kidding me? This is so stupid.
But come on, you got to at least hand it to Adam Green. Like he pulled a bait and switch on everybody when he released this. Telling everybody that they were going to do a live screening of the original Hatchet for its 10-year anniversary, and then after he gets everybody in there, he's like, "Yeah, I'm just fucking with you. We made a new movie, completely secret."
Yeah, apparently it was also like Wes Craven told him he should make another movie. And
Was it him or Romero?
Romero and Wes Craven had both made comments to him about you owe him another one. So yeah, he did. And I like this one better than 3.
This is my second favorite one.
Oh, wow.
I love this one.
What was it when the dude tried to get his dick signed? It's like, what are you, a homophobe?
Yeah, that part's funny. And I like the character. His character was it Perry Sean, whatever his character's name is. Yeah, his character's hilarious in this. Tiffany Shepis.
His character's hilarious in all of them.
It is, but Tiffany Shepis is in this. Come on, what is not to like about this? And the whole plane crash.
Maybe it's because I don't remember
It's got the guy from
much
the
of it, or
Practical
just don't
Jokers.
care.
It's got Officer Doofy.
That doesn't
Melissa
tell me
Rose
unless he's
is
playing
in it.
Doofy.
I think this is when they met, and that's when Officer Doofy started banging Melissa Rose, which is still hilarious. I want to think he does it as Doofy and she does it as Angela. You know they role play. You know that has happened.
No, God, no.
I do think that they had a missed opportunity with this. There was a line in the movie where the tour guide gets introduced to the 3 people making the movie, and the redhead says, "This is Rose," and he takes her by the hand and says, "A rose by any other name," and she goes, "I have a dick." They should have instantly cut from that to what's her face,
Felissa Rose, yes.
Yes.
Laura Ortiz is on Holliston as well.
Holliston is excellent.
You get to see her naked in this, which is nice. Partially. I like Laura Ortiz a lot, actually. I think she adds a lot. The scene where she's just like, though she is small, she is mighty, and then she just like couldn't throw the hatchet far enough to hit him with it. I thought that was funny. This one's significantly better, I think, than 3 for me. You get some good parts. Everybody, I love the scene where like that charred body falls from the plane, and then Dave Sheridan just checks its pulse. It's burnt to a crisp, and
these movies are just fun. And if you're looking for anything other than just to have a good time and just laugh and I don't know what to tell you. It's these movies are just they're fun to watch. I had a blast rewatching them.
Yeah, but you can't argue that they go down and
Nope.
He's out. That was a mic drop.
That was a total. He wasn't gonna let anybody rain on his parade. I think it's a big drop. I don't know. Kory, actually, I want him back here. He undersold the Victor Crowley movie to me, if I recall. There you are. Wrong spot.
X'd out the wrong window.
But you undersold this movie to me, I think. It was at least at your last house. I'm pretty sure it was the one before that. Like when we first moved back to Iowa. You had it. You have had this movie, and I hadn't seen it. And I think you weren't really praising it, Kory, Victor Crowley, compared to the rest.
Like I said before, when I initially watched these, I remember thinking to myself that each one, like it looked like they shot it on a smaller budget. This one was not a smaller budget, though. This one was over $1 million, wasn't it? Somebody help me out here.
Probably. I know that like 2 and 3 had much smaller budgets than the first one got, and you can tell. I don't know about this one. This one might have got some money because he came back and to direct and all that.
I know Adam Green said, like, because I did watch Movie Crypt, or listen to Movie Crypt a lot too, and he said, like, basically what he makes off a Hatchet movie is enough to live off of for 3 months. Like, it's not like he was getting big money to make these. So I thought it was pretty cool. Again, this one made me laugh several times. I thought it might have my favorite kill when Felissa Rose gets her arm torn off, and then the arm with the phone is just shoved up her pussy and out of her mouth. I thought that was pretty funny. And everybody does their job in this. I thought Dave Sheridan was good. Felissa Rose, not a great actress, but she was good as the sleazy agent, and I dug this one. I thought it was a good time.
This can't be right. AI. $16.5 million budget for Victor Crowley? No way.
Total bullshit.
Yeah.
I promise you.
You sure it wasn't 1.6?
Maybe that's what it meant.
Watch for that decimal point, Jess Graham.
That wasn't me. That wasn't my math.
It's an accounting.
The original was 1.5 million.
Do not, if you're going by IMDb, I will tell you a lot of the budgets that they claim on there is
right. Well, there's always inflation, net growth.
I've known indie directors who spent $10,000 on their movie, and it'll be quoted as $500,000.
Yeah,
IMDb. It's unfortunately there's never an accurate read on that for indie movies, anyways.
True. Yeah,
They spent the money well, I think.
Well, again, Kory undersold it to me. I don't remember much about it. Maybe I should have given the last. Maybe I
You
should have
didn't go
given
back
this
and
one a
watch
rewatch. But I don't remember it being great, and I don't think I really cared even then. I gave it a watch because I had invested in the first 3 movies, but I was good after 2 for sure, and the third one I really had to force to watch. This one I just wasn't. Maybe I wasn't into it enough because I wasn't that excited about it, and so I didn't enjoy it like I should have. But to me,
you running here. You don't
me,
even do your own homework.
3 in this one, I know. I didn't want to waste my life again and watch it.
I feel like he lost out on Officer Doofy to Dave Sheridan, and he's held a grudge ever since.
No, I love Doofy, but anything else, I mean, it's not
So,
that
Jess,
great.
you got a gun to your head. You have to watch a movie franchise over again. Do you rewatch Hatchet or Hellraiser?
Hatchet.
Oh,
That's easy.
Easy.
there's less movies.
Less movies, but even that aside, yeah, I think it just has more of what I do enjoy out of slasher films and horror films than Hellraiser. And there's a couple Hellraisers I would rewatch again if I had to, maybe.
First
over
2.
3 and Victor Crowley, but if you're talking franchise, it's definitely Hatchet.
All right.
When all else fails, you got Michael Myers' tight butthole.
Well,
I guess.
I guess.
See, work's ready. It's ready to go down on it.
Hello, JG.
What up, JG?
Hell yeah, brother.
Yeah, brother.
What are you playing over there, Jake?
College football.
Oh, college football. What team? Kentucky?
Yep.
Hell yeah, brother.
Go football.
He's ball.
Oh,
Him kind of sucked though.
Yeah, well,
Not full on sucked, but it was
isn't that a band?
It is.
Probably. It is.
But it's well, they
Shitty movie and a shitty band. Yep.
It's also a
produced
football.
it, right? Produced it. He didn't.
Jordan
write
Peele
direct it.
produced. Yeah. We did talk about Holliston.
Holliston's great.
That is like one thing I'm surprised he hasn't found a way to do another season to that.
Well, I think the biggest thing was Dave Brockydon is why he hasn't.
I feel like you could still.
You could, but they were really close friends, and he came out and said like he really can't see him doing the show without him.
I get it. I mean, fuck, it's been what 10 years or something.
Yeah, it's been a while. That was a really good show too. Like that's probably the best thing Adam Green's done is that show.
I think
Like that.
It works as a sitcom. Like
It
really
does.
does. I mean, I think it's funnier than that Big Bang Theory.
No,
thing.
I ain't going that far, but
It's the same fucking joke every week. I tried. I just didn't. It's like, you like Star Trek, you'll love Big Bang Theory. I'm like, it's not.
But the episode, like if y'all haven't seen Holliston, I suggest you watch it. The episode where they meet Kane Hodder and get him back.
Oh yeah.
And like Freddy versus Jason's like his trigger word.
Yeah. He was, and then at the end, he wanted to have like an orgy.
Orgy with them, yeah.
I like that. Tony Todd's gone now too. I mean, and he had an episode. I remember.
A lot of Landis had one.
Oh yeah, when they were waiting in line to meet him, I remember that.
Yeah. It's a really good show. Like seriously, I would go out of y'all's way, check it out.
I agree. You'll have fun with Holliston.
I think the only other thing that I seen that Adam Green did was, didn't he do like some sort of interview show where they like slept in sleeping bags or whatever?
That's probably part of their. He does that Yorkathon every year, and it's like a 24-hour scary sleepovers. I think is a segment what you're talking about from it. And they're interviewing one of them and they're in sleeping bags.
Yeah, his dog has got to be like 100 years old at this point. And
it's got to be R1. She's got to be old now.
Yeah, but apparently I did look that up. I was curious because I haven't watched Movie Crypt in a long time, and it's like, well, I'll be damned. Arwen's still going strong. That's awesome.
My favorite thing that he ever did was you had to watch it pretty much on demand because you could never catch it live, but it was Rodriguez doing director's chair, and he interviewed like every top director who was worth a fuck or in horror, and they were about each an hour an episode, and he'd go through like their biggest films or their whole filmography.
Mm-hmm.
It's probably somewhere on YouTube, or you can probably download it somewhere. But
yeah.
Kory or Jess, have you all seen Digging Up the Morrow?
I haven't watched it in quite a while.
It's good.
Yeah. When he announced that, I was like, he's playing himself. I don't know about this. Headlining a movie, and it is shockingly really good and very creepy.
Oh, that's 2014.
Yeah, it's definitely worth watching.
Okay.
Like, if you haven't, I suggest that's the next thing you watch if you go to sit down and watch a movie.
It's available on all sorts of streaming services free.
Unfortunately, that can't be the next thing I watch. I have to sit down and start getting ready for the next show because we never, ever do an October show late in the month. It's always early or in the middle of the month. Ain't that right, Jess?
October gets busy, man. It's a holiday season.
What are you going to spill the beans and say what it is?
You want me to tell them?
Jake, I think you were one who, if not requested the show, definitely said you would want to be on it. Yeah, you can go ahead.
Halloween Town.
Oh, yeah, Halloween Town.
I have never seen these movies. So.
Well, that makes sense. I feel like I'm going to be mad at you a lot during this show because that's my childhood and you're watching it now as a grown adult, so it's not going to resonate as much as it does with me.
So yeah, and actually quite a few. Chris, Kory, Jonathan. I don't know if you had said that too, Dan.
Oh yeah, 30. 20th next year for Hatchet. We're all getting fucking old.
Mm-hmm. I forget how old I am anymore.
Yeah.
Like I thought I was 35 for a year, and my wife's like, "No, you're only 34." I'm like, "Well, awesome, younger than I thought I was."
Forgetting that birthday. No, I'll be 40 next year, so that sucks.
Screw you.
Right.
So there's that, and the season kind of starts here in September, and that's why we do 2 horror rumbles in a row. And then, so next month, true Halloween themed.
I should be back in time to hopefully do that show with you.
When is it gonna be?
Maybe not. We'll work it out with you. We'll work it out. Like I said, I think a couple of the other guys, Kory, Jonathan, Chris, even were interested. Yeah, I was surprised, so I did put it down.
How many are there now? Because I know they have newer ones.
4, I think.
4. Okay, so
last I knew there was 4. Maybe there's more, but last I knew there was 4.
Look, I feel like there might have been one recent-ish, or maybe a spin-off even. I don't know. My nieces remember saying something.
This is true with me too, JG Michael. I was a Mr. Boogedy child, not Halloween Town, and I'll get into at least how I know Halloween Towns on the show. But
I
yeah,
still
you're
have
right.
never seen either one. So
Mr. Boogedy or Bride of Boogedy?
No, never seen it.
I'm
Yeah, great
right
ones.
age though, because I'm younger than y'all. Halloween Town was coming out on the Disney Channel. I was very young age, so.
I wasn't.
Would you say
necessarily
you're
very-
36, Jake?
No, I'm 34.
Oh, okay, shit.
Jess, do you remember when we were 34?
No,
I remember my
how-
body didn't hurt so much when I was 34.
did not at all. To be young again.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
My body hurts. I try. Call back.
Funny story. Funny story for me though. I was
Your stories
watching,
have not been funny lately.
I
Go on.
know. It's probably not funny, haha, but I was watching a documentary on my all-time favorite actor, Humphrey Bogart, and realized that I am the same age he was when he married Lauren Bacall.
Oh my gosh.
There you go.
So there's hope for us older folks that, hey, you know, that 21-year-old looks pretty hot. So.
And Dan will know what I'm talking about with this one. There's people like Lisa Ann, which still give hope to me.
Fuck yeah, work.
That's 2 decades, basically. A little bit less, but
the flower flaps are still pretty.
Oh God!
I know it doesn't meet your standards, Jake, but you know you gotta be, you know.
We're gonna
widen.
We're gonna do the Rewind or Die all MILF edition. The tournament for Jake.
Well, speaking of, what is going on Rewind or Die coming up?
Your guess is as good as mine, brother.
No Halloween specials planned.
I read.
That's wild.
I read the what's it called? Slasher Titans, but it's about all the unmade Freddy vs. Jason movie. My plan was to do videos on that, but that was like a month ago, and I read it, and I didn't make any videos. So now my plan is, if I get motivated enough, I have the Taking Shape 2 book, reading and doing videos on the unmade Halloween movies for October, but we'll see what happens.
Michael Myers tight butthole.
I hope you're able to do that. That sounds fun. I will be tuning in.
I will be as well.
Orkson.
Thank you.
And the links are all down below already, guys. But Ork, you've been doing some stuff here and there on your channel. Anything planned for October?
I might do a few things for October, November, and December. A lot of family events, a lot of holidays, lots of stuff going on. At least for I was gonna say the wrong translation in Portuguese, but never mind. Yeah, or Spanish, but yeah, big 3 months for my family and people close to me or closest to me. But I'm gonna probably bulk up, you know, to 230 and get right underneath 200 and go for the Joaquin Phoenix Joker or the Machinist Christian Bale look. So, which is gonna take a lot of pain. So that should be fun. Because I can't build that. I can only lift up to 20 pounds right now, so I have no strength at all.
I want to say,
Lisa Ann.
I say, you look excellent, dude. I just want to give you props. I ain't talked to you in a while to tell you that, but you're looking great. Keep it up.
Thank you. I really appreciate it. And
You're welcome.
you don't have to take your dip cup and do anything with it, but you know, just have a twisted tea for me or a few this holiday season. Because the holidays, it's not November and December. It's basically September or October 1st until January 1st. So, you know.
Tis the season.
Orc, I may have missed this. Did you say Are you still doing your football picks?
No, man, I haven't done those in like a year or 2 years, I think.
Has it been that long?
It's
A year, I
been,
think.
yeah, a
I
year.
think he did them last year, but I don't think this season. This
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Not that I follow football. I'm a baseball guy and a hockey guy. But do you know if the Bills are playing the Chargers?
Probably at some point this year, I'd imagine.
Hang on 1 second. I
They're
think
4-0.
they are. Wait. Wait.
Why are you worried about them playing the Chargers, though? You're neither fan.
Oh, I know, but I'll explain in a minute.
No, they don't. I thought they played next weekend, but they don't. They might, but if they don't, they'll probably meet in the playoffs. Is my prediction.
Well, if that's the case, I'd have to pick the Bills.
But if I had money, which I don't have at all, I just have like $5 to my name. True story. I would probably put money on the Eagles and the Bills being in the Super Bowl, and I would hope that the Bills can actually win. And I don't know how I'm saying that as a Patriots fan but I'm from New York. Fuck it, I'll let it slide.
It would be nice.
Allen is the best QB in the league, easily.
It hurt pretty bad though, and I think I said this last year to you that if I wasn't completely disappointed, because if the Bills did go to the Super Bowl last year, I felt like they weren't gonna pull it off, and I think that would just be almost worse than not going at all. Because if the Bills go, man, they gotta win. They gotta win it.
Yeah, they could. And then also for at least the next calendar year, starting from now, you got the Winter Olympics in Italy. So if nukes don't fly, that's going to be pretty dope. And then for 5 weeks next summer, when baseball season's going on, you have the World Cup, which is going to be in all places the Americas. So it's going to be Canada, America, and Mexico. So,
Well,
Yay,
maybe we'll see
the
some
people just
commentary
running up and down a field, kicking a ball.
over on
Hey,
Orc
man,
145626.
You might get nuked.
The Olympics. Yeah.
Yep.
And nuke
People
updates.
just randomly falling down, nobody within hundreds of feet of them.
Well, that's kind of how football is now, man. If you go anywhere near Mahomes or Kelsey, because he's dating Swift.
Good stuff.
Well, just remember this, guys. If the Bills play the Chargers, no matter how much you charge, sooner or later you're going to have to pay the bill.
Oh God.
It's still not landing.
Oh my God. Dan Shine, what's going on over at Fleshwood Features? Some big things happening here in October.
Some big things. I will be leaving in just over a week, I believe, for California and last tournament on the left. You can get your tickets now at fleshwoundfeatures.com. And if you can't be in Long Beach for the event, buy a ticket anyways. Send Lisa Ann my way, D. Williams. Just buy them a ticket. That works too. Just give us money. That helps. But yeah, no, I'll be at last tournament on the left, October 11th on Saturday. And Texas Weed Whacker match. We got a sleepaway camp death match. We've got a Tromaville death match, Orc's favorite. We're gonna have a lot of gratuitous violence at that show, and I think it's gonna be a very, very good time. And there you go, ticket link in the chat for you,
and will be in the description now too.
Oh yeah, thank you.
Yes. All right, Kory McGorry.
Is Gail Kim special guest refereeing any of those matches?
She is not, but she's more than welcome to show up and, might even take the hat off for her. Cousin Dale will be there. You don't want to miss what he's doing.
on getting that into the chat.
I'm just watching Jess's expression. Or lack thereof.
I have no idea what's going on, man.
Jess is like, is Superfly Jimmy Snuka gonna be there?
Yeah.
Live from hell. Super.
Hacksaw Jim Dugan.
He's
Jim
still
He's
alive.
still alive.
He just took a picture and posted it on Facebook. He was in I went on Normie Book and he was in Maine. And I was like, oh, yeah.
He and his
Jer-
wife are swingers.
Ah.
The Iron Sheik or maybe Jerry Lawler.
So I just need a 2x4 and go up to him and go, ho, and then little fuck.
Iron Sheik's dead.
What's up,
Always
Cole?
still alive.
Yeah, I did know that. I'm sorry.
Yes. Disrespecting the Iron Sheik, Jessica.
I was trying just, to honor his memory.
Jess was a huge Nikolai Volkov fan.
Other than James Woods, who had the best posts on X, like Iron Sheik has the best social media posts of all time.
Fuck yeah. He
He's
still
like-
posts from heaven once in a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. Yeah, check that out. Flesh Wound Features over on YouTube and fleshwoundfeatures.com. Get your tickets
Last tournament on the left. Yes, please do.
in October. Nice. Nice. Well, thank you all, as always. Can't do this show without you, and it's a blast. You made even the last movies in the Hatchet franchise almost sound fun. So, thank you, Kory.
Jess.
Kory.
And he disappears. I have no clue what he wants me to say. We're doing Halloween Town next month, so make sure you tune in for that. I don't think we have anything going on, nothing planned. But you never know. Jess might get a wild hair up his ass and be like, hey, let's do something.
That's my line.
Well, then you should have been here to say it.
That's fine. You delivered it just fine.
Okay, fine. Other than that, Jess, I think we're about ready to wrap this up.
Sounds good to me. Thank you all for watching, and we'll see you next time.